some new job offers come in. I've selected the ones I'd like you to handle and added them to the list. Take a look on your iDroid.
Mission accepted.
The more missions you complete, the more we can expand Mother Base.
Heading to Afghanistan.
Soviet commanders are meeting at Dalbialo Calais. The mission is to eliminate all three. How you do it is up to you, boss. Good luck. I've set the target's anticipated travel routes and the meeting location to your map. Take a look.
Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated.
Sent the target's anticipated travel routes to your iDroid. You could strike at them individually before they meet up. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Attacking the meeting place will enable you to take out all three targets at once. But the more men they have protecting them, the harder it will be to get close. Watch yourself.
You have arrived at your destination.
Это КП, понял. Все единицы. Будьте бдительны и найдите нарушителей. Конец связи.
The map has been
Встреча
updated.
отменяется. Всем вернуться на посты и быть начеку. Тревога! Встреча отменяется! Всем быть начеку и отступать на базу! Вперед! Объявляю тревогу! Встреча отменяется! Всем группам вернуться на базу и быть на стороже! Будьте начеку. Выкройте врага. Конец связи.
Outpost
Target
captured.
confirmed dead. Now move on to the other two. Impressive work, boss. That's the predicted route the targets will take. Where to ambush them is up to you.
Marker placed. Marker placed. Extraction arrived at Mother Base. Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated.
Враг атакует! Внимание всем!
neutralized. One remaining.
You have arrived at your destination.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
The enemy's given up their search for you. But they're not giving the all-clear just yet. Stay alert.
Yeah.
Marker placed. You have arrived at your destination. Enemy
Hey, that was... Target confirmed dead. Impressive work, boss. Your objective's complete. Get yourself out of the hot zone. By chopper or by land. It's your choice. Don't hang around.
Snake, talk to me! Snake! Yeah.
Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated.
Alright, you're out of the hot zone. No enemy forces in pursuit. Mission complete.
Exfiltrated guard post captured. Unit function added. Development project has been added.
Mission complete. Great work. Mission complete, boss. That was impressive. But what do you suppose they were going to discuss at such a rare meeting? Guess we'll never know. More staff from each of the teams are active in the area of operations now. That means some will be wounded, get sick, or suffer PTSD. That's where the medical team comes in. I've taken the liberty of commissioning the construction of a new medical platform. Having proper medical facilities for the men is a matter of life or death, so I put up the resources this time around. You can check on the platform's progress by selecting Base Facilities under the iDroid's Mother Base menu.
Side option.
On the ground. The reports will be reflected as predicted enemy fields of movement on your iDroid's map. The higher the team's level, the more accurate and frequent their reports will become. Be sure to take advantage of them.
Get!
Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated.
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
Guard post captured.
If he's on the brink of death, it's hard to say whether he'll survive a Fulton extraction. If you have to extract someone who's on the verge of death, you better use the chopper. But if you're gonna carry them, put them to sleep first. You won't get far if you have to fight them every step.
Extraction failed.
I'm sorry, boss, but the extraction failed. The support unit just isn't skilled enough.
Please select.
If you want to increase the success rate of Fulton extractions in bad weather, you need to improve the support unit.
The map has been updated.
Looks like that fall killed him.
Please select a land support helicopter.
Roger.
Requested. Extraction arrived at Mother Base.
This is B-Quad. Arriving shortly at LZ. This is B-Quad. On station at LZ. Gaining altitude.
Buddy departing area of operations.
Departing.
Boss, good news from the support unit. They can now deliver support strikes to our areas of operation. Use your iDroid to designate a location for a strike. Just make sure you're not in the kill zone. I'd hate to tell the men they blew up the boss. After you've called in a strike, move away from the target location immediately. Also, like supply drops, strikes cost GMP. So once you don't put us in the red, remember what our real objective is.
Please select a mission. Mission accepted. Deploying.
This mission has two objectives. Eliminate the Colonel's schedule to take up a post at Smasi Fort and stop the deployment of his tank unit. Your first move should be to head to Sakrei village and search for the Colonel and his deployment plans. To take out enemy combat vehicles, you'll want to use explosive weaponry. Missiles, grenades, placed explosives.
Whoa.
If you haven't developed these yet, use your iDroid to give the order. Choose your weapon according to the situation.
Please specify a project. Please select a drop point. Supplies requested.
Yeah.
You have arrived at your destination. Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated. Extraction arrived at supply drop complete.
Whoa.
The Soviets confiscate homes and occupy them as needed. If you want to find a colonel, I'd check the biggest houses in the village.
Boss, come in. Boss? Whoa, whoa!
Supply drop complete.
Boss, leave the intel files till later. The enemy's on combat alert.
Intel file obtained. Plant expansion complete. Extraction arrived at mission info has been
Boss,
updated.
that document you just got is the deployment plans for the Smasi Fort reinforcements. According to the plans, the Colonel is supposed to join up with a tank unit of Waksin Barracks and then proceed to Smasi Fort. Those tanks being on the move doesn't make things easy. Hurry, boss. I've sent the tank unit's route to your iDroid.
Hey, quit kidding around. Snake? Snake!
I've sent the tank unit's route to your iDroid.
Whoa! Whoa!
Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated. Please specify a project. Please specify a project.
Whoa! Whoa!
Please specify a project. Please specify a project.
Капетто, Зоя-1. Потерял визуальный контакт. Перемещаю в
Please
последние
specify a
известные
project.
позиции. Прием!
Please specify a project.
Понял. Будьте начеку и найдите противника. Конец связи. Капетто, Зоя-1. Враг ушел. Начинаю поиск. Прием!
Please select a drop
Понял.
point.
Следите за ними. Не позволяйте им
Supplies
из фланга.
requested.
Конец связи.
I've sent the tank unit's route to your iDroid.
Please specify a project. Supply drop complete.
Hey, quit kidding around. Snake? Snake!
I've sent the tank units route to your iDroid.
Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated.
tank units route to your iDroid.
Please select a strike point. Strike requested. Please select a strike point. Strike requested.
Всем боевым группам, это кафе. Все подразделения, на боевые позиции. Повторяю, все подразделения, на боевые позиции.
Shortly. Strike will commence shortly.
Зона 1, это кафе. Открыть подавляющий минометный огонь по противнику. Прием.
That's the way. The tank unit has already reached the fort. The mission will be a failure at this rate unless you act fast. Eliminate those tanks at Smassi Fort.
Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated. Please select
Snake, talk to me! Snake!
I've sent the tank units route to your iDroid.
Whoa, whoa!
Please select a strike point. Strike requested. Strike will commence shortly.
Boss, what happened? Boss!
Activation.
I've sent the tank units route to your iDroid.
Whoa, whoa!
Please select a strike. Strike requested.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Deactivating stealth assist. Strike will commence shortly.
Nice work. Now eliminate those tanks, boss.
The weather will clear shortly. Please select a strike point. Strike requested. Enemy presence detected.
Tank unit has already reached the fort. The mission will be a failure at this rate unless you act fast. Eliminate those tanks.
Strike will commence shortly.
Just one tank left. Let the support unit help out if you need to restock. Transmit a request from your iDroid and I'll send supplies right away.
Please select a strike requested.
Понял! Внимание всем подразделениям! Повторяю! Отправить помощь! Конец связи!
Strike will commence shortly. Please select a strike point. Strike requested.
You destroyed their anti-air radar? It wasn't one of the targets, and that's put a hole in their air surveillance. The chopper will be able to get in close now. You can designate a landing zone near the outpost.
Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated. Strike will commence shortly. Mission
Nice work. Keep it up.
updated. Please select a strike point. Strike requested.
Good. You completed the objective. Now get out of there. Exfiltrate out of the hot zone by chopper or on land.
Please select a drop point. Supplies requested. Strike will commence shortly. Please supplies requested. Please select a strike point.
Копы! Копы! Это Дмитрий-2! Выходом вперед!
Strike requested.
Нам нужно подкрепление! Прием!
Supply drop complete.
Вам надо продержаться, пока мы не найдем кого-нибудь. Конец связи!
Strike will commence shortly. Please select a strike point. Strike requested. Caution. Sandstorm approaching. Strike will commence shortly. Outpost captured. Please select a support helicopter
Roger.
requested. shortly.
This is B-Quad. Arriving shortly at LZ. This is B-Quad. On station at LZ. Gaining altitude.
Buddy departing area of operations.
Departing.
Unit function added. Development project has been added.
Mission complete. Phew, at least you made it out in one piece. Boss, we're finally ready to put together a combat unit. Staff assigned to the unit will be dispatched as mercenaries to conflict zones. That should guarantee us a stable source of income. MERT deployment allows you to send combat unit staff on relatively easy missions suited to the unit's level. There's little risk, but the rewards are low too. However, there are also contracts known as dispatch missions that offer a higher risk and reward. Give your orders to undertake these missions using your iDroid. We've established a sickbay on the new medical platform. Staff who come back with wounds, diseases, or PTSD can be treated there. If we need any other platforms, feel free to issue the construction order from your iDroid.
Side ops list updated. Commencing platform construction. Please select a mission. Mission accepted. Deploying.
Your objective is to eliminate as many enemy combat vehicles as you can. For this mission, we're backup for the guerrillas' offensive. That means our mission isn't over until theirs is. Keep an eye on the remaining time. Also bear in mind that you'll fail the mission if you don't take out a single vehicle. As for payment, the more vehicles, the bigger our paycheck. So give them a real fireworks show. Check the target's locations on your map. Once you've spotted incoming reinforcements, their location will be added to your iDroid too. Be careful down there, boss!
Yeah. 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 Whoa! Whoa!
Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated.
Yeah.
Всем боевым группам, это кафе! Боевые посты! Все подразделения, по боевым постам! Зона 1, это кафе! Открыть подавляющий минометный огонь по противнику! Прием!
Boss, I have a report from the intel team. The targets are now on the move. I've sent their predicted route to your iDroid. Check your map.
Please select a strike point. Strike requested. Strike returns shortly. Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated.
Boss, come in. Boss?
In this mission, we're back up for the guerrillas' offensive operation. Take out the incoming Soviet combat vehicles. Each one you eliminate will contribute to our reward. However, you'll fail the mission if you don't take out any at all.
Please
Boss,
select
each vehicle is a piggy bank just waiting to be smashed. Get as many as you can.
Please select a drop point. Please specify a project. Please specify a project.
Yeah. Yeah.
Boss, I have a report from the intel team. The
Enemy
targets are now on the move. I've sent their predicted route to your iDroid. Check your map.
Yeah. Yeah.
Please select a strike point. Strike requested.
Yeah. Whoa! Whoa!
Strike will commence shortly.
Great. Now on to the next. Boss, we have information on new targets. targets. Check your iDroid for their predicted route.
Прием!
Strike requested.
КП, понял. Будьте
The
начеку.
map has been
Выключи врага.
updated.
Конец связи.
Strike will commence shortly. Please select a strike point.
КП, это Дмитрий-2. Не атаковали, но мне не видно врага. Прием! Это КП, понял.
Strike
Будьте начеку.
requested.
Выключи врага. Конец связи.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Enemy presence detected.
Whoa, whoa.
The map has been updated.
Whoa, whoa.
Strike will commence shortly.
КП, это Дмитрий-9. Атакуем с неизвестной позиции. Прием!
Please select a strike
КП,
point.
понял. Будьте начеку.
Strike
Выключи
requested.
врага. Конец связи.
Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated. Strike will commence shortly.
Всем боевым группам, это КП. На нас напали. Всем подразделениям занять боевые позиции. Зона-1, это КП. Открыть подавляющий минометный огонь по целей. Прием.
Whoa, whoa.
Он понял. Он готов как минимум.
Please select a strike point.
Связи. КП РВЗ-1. Потерял противника. Ищу последней точки соприкосновения. Прием.
Strike requested.
Обследуйте сектор. Но осторожно. Конец связи.
Yeah, yeah. 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 Yeah.
Strike will commence shortly.
Elimination confirmed. Any more in you? Boss, we spotted a four-wheel drive transporting a prisoner. It's not part of the mission. Do you think you can bust him loose? Just if you have the time to spare.
Стоп. Это КП. Подразделом Сокол. Открыли огонь в ответ. Но потеряли врага. Враг может все еще прятаться в
Whoa,
окружении.
whoa.
Соблюдайте осторожность. Прием.
Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated.
Whoa, whoa.
Please select a strike point. Strike requested.
Yeah. Yeah.
Всем боевым группам. Это КП. Враг атакует.
Strike
Всем
will
единицы
commence
приготовиться.
shortly.
A target has left the mission area. It's too late to eliminate that one. Just focus on taking out the remaining targets.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Yeah.
You've got other targets closing in. You can check their predicted route on your iDroid.
The map has has been updated. Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated.
Boss, I have a report from the intel team. The targets are now on the move. I've sent their predicted route to your iDroid. Check your map.
The map has been updated.
Whoa!
Okay, subject is in.
Please select a strike point. Strike requested.
Whoa!
Strike will commence shortly. Please select a strike point. Strike requested.
Yeah! Whoa!
Strike will commence shortly.
Whoa!
The target has left the mission area. There's no way to eliminate it now. Look for the remaining targets.
СКП, понял.
Please select a strike point.
Boss, need a little extra firepower? We've spotted a Soviet weapons transport truck. Apparently, its cargo is something pretty powerful. What do you think? Should we make them share? Tread carefully, boss.
Yeah!
Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated. Strike will commence shortly.
The guerrillas' offensive will be ending soon.
Точное место неизвестно.
Boss, there's still time left.
Requested.
Take out as many vehicles as you can.
У нас могут быть нарушители. Конец связи.
Plant expansion complete. Please select a strike point. Strike requested. Strike will commence shortly. Please select a strike point. Strike requested. Strike will commence shortly. Please select a strike point. Strike requested.
Snake, talk to me! Snake! Snake!
In this mission, we're back up for the guerrillas' offensive operation. Take out the incoming Soviet combat vehicles. Each one you eliminate will contribute to our reward. However, you'll fail the mission if you don't take out any at all. Boss, each vehicle is a piggy bank just waiting to be smashed. Get as many as you can.
Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated. Please select a strike point. Strike requested.
Whoa, whoa.
Strike will
Boss,
commence
I have a
shortly.
report from the intel team. The targets are now on the move. I've sent their predicted route to your iDroid. Check your map.
Please select a strike point. Strike requested. Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated. Strike will commence shortly. Please select a strike point. Strike requested.
Комплект 239. Атакуем с неизвестной позиции. Прием. Понял. Будь начеку. Выкройте врага. Конец связи.
Strike will commence shortly.
Boss, we have information on new targets. Check your iDroid for their predicted route.
The map has been updated.
ЗО-1, это КП. Открыть подавляющий минометный огонь по цели. Прием. Это ЗО-1. Подготовка к минометному
Please select a strike point. Strike requested. Strike will commence shortly.
Комплект 239. Потерял визуальный контакт. Перемещаюсь по неизвестной позиции. Прием. Это КП. Понял. Проверьте, но осторожно.
Please
Конец
select
связи.
a strike. Strike requested. Strike will commence shortly.
КП
Please
завершен.
select a strike
Противник
point.
скрылся из виду.
Strike requested.
Прием. Это КП. Понял. Не позволяйте им застать вас врасплох. Будьте начеку. Конец связи. Штаб. Это КП. Обратил внимание.
Looks like the enemy's lost sight of you.
Потеряли
They're
врага.
gonna try to hunt you down.
Смотри везде.
shortly. Please select a strike point. Please select a strike point. Strike requested.
ЗКП, понял. Будьте начеку. Всем боевым группам, ЗКП, район культ. Все единицы приготовиться к бою.
Strike will commence shortly. Please select a strike point. Strike requested.
Это Зоя-1! Вас понял! Подготовка к минометному огню! Конец связи!
Strike will commence shortly.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Prisoner has died.
Enough! What do you think you're doing? КП, это Зоя-1! Потерял визуальный контакт!
Please select a strike point. Strike requested.
ЗКП, понял. Будьте очень внимательны. Реагируйте на каждое движение. Конец связи.
Strike will commence shortly. Please select a strike point. Strike requested.
КП, это Зоя-1! Никаких признаков противника! Обыскиваю местность! Прием! ЗКП, понял. Опустите краску. Они где-то здесь. Конец связи.
Strike will commence shortly.
Всем боевым группам! ЗКП! Все подразделения! За боевые позиции!
Please select a strike point.
За боевые позиции! Зоя-1, это КП! Открыть подавляющий минометный огонь по цели! Прием! Это Зоя-1!
Strike requested.
Подготовка к минометному огню! Конец связи!
Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated.
A target has left the mission area. It's too late to eliminate that one. Just focus on taking out the remaining targets.
Shortly.
Boss, we spotted a four-wheel drive transporting a prisoner. It's not part of the mission. You think you can bust him loose? Just if you have the time to spare.
Прием!
The map has been
ЗКП, понял.
updated.
Проверьте, но осторожно.
Please
Конец
select a
связи.
strike. Strike requested. Strike will commence shortly. Please select a strike point. Strike requested. Strike will commence shortly.
Check their predicted route on your iDroid.
The map has been updated. Extraction failed. Plant expansion complete.
Boss, that prisoner we rescued provided some intel. We now know the location of a hidden enemy staging area. Check it on your iDroid.
The map
The target has left the mission area. There's no way to eliminate it now. Head for the remaining targets.
Strike point.
Обыскиваю местность. Прием.
Strike requested.
Они уже далеко. Будьте бдительны. Конец связи.
Strike will commence shortly. Enemy presence detected. Map has been updated. Please select a strike point. Strike requested. Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated. Strike will commence shortly.
Капеты, Дмитрий 6. Противник ушел из виду.
3 minutes remaining.
Please select a strike
The
point.
target has left the mission area. It's too late to eliminate that one. Just focus on taking out the remaining targets. Boss, need a little extra firepower? We spotted a Soviet weapons transport truck. Apparently its cargo is something pretty powerful. What do you think? Should we make them share?
Strike will commence shortly.
Tread carefully, boss.
Updated.
Target elimination confirmed. Got any more in you?
Please select a strike point.
Boss, we have new targets. Check your iDroid for the details.
Капеты, Дмитрий 4.
The map has been updated.
Прием.
Whoa! Whoa!
Понял. Будьте начеку. Выкройте врага. Конец связи.
Only 2 minutes remaining.
Strike will commence shortly. Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated.
Всем боевым группам. Боевые посты. Все подразделения по боевым постам.
Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated.
Капеты, это Дмитрий 2. И еще большие потери. Пошлите резерв. Прием.
1 minute remaining. What's wrong with you? Move!
Внимание всем подразделениям. Отправить все резервы на помощь. Повторяю. Отправить помощь.
Please select a strike point. Strike requested.
КП, это Дмитрий-2. Потерял визуальный контакт. Перемещаюсь к последней известной позиции. Прием! Это КП, понял. Обследуйте сектор. Но осторожно, конец связи.
Strike will commence shortly.
All right, boss.
Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated. Please select a strike point. Strike requested.
Boss, time's up. The guerrillas' offensive was a success. The day is theirs. And our mission is complete. Time to fall back. Leave the hot zone as soon as you can.
КП, это Дмитрий-2. Враг ушел. Начинаю поиск. Прием!
Please select support helicopter. Requested. Strike will commence shortly.
You destroyed their anti-air radar? It wasn't one of the targets, but that's put a hole in their air surveillance. The chopper will be able to get in close now. You can designate a landing zone near the outpost.
Это КП, понял. Будьте начеку. Выгрузите врага. Конец связи. КП, это Дмитрий-6. Обнаруженная угроза. Всем быть начеку. Прием!
Strike will commence shortly.
Конец связи.
Don't let your buddy die, Snake. I'm pulling them out of there.
Buddy departing area of operations.
This is B-Squad. Arriving shortly at LZ. Это КП, понял. Будьте начеку. Выгрузите врага. Конец связи. This is B-Squad. Have arrived at LZ. Will stand by. Gaining altitude. Departing.
Unit function added. Extraction arrived at Mother Base. Development project has been added.
Mission complete.
Side ops list
Boss,
updated.
a certain scientist has contacted us wanting to defect from the east. His name? He's Emmerich. That's right. The man we knew as Huey. We suspect he was complicit in the attack on Mother Base 9 years ago. He was working with Cypher. I've been waiting a long time for this. So I say, let's help Emmerich defect. Once he's here, we can sit down and catch up on old times. Emmerich is currently at Serac Power Plant. This is our chance. Boss, head for the power plant.
Please select a mission. Please select a mission. Mission accepted. Deploying.
Malak, angel to his fellow Mujahideen. Start by checking the target's VI on your iDroid. The Soviets captured him and took him to the ruins of a palace. His family was subsequently killed in an airstrike on his village. The Soviet scorched earth operation wiped it off the map. The client is none other than his father. Or rather, this was his father's dying wish. If you can manage to rescue other prisoners as well, each one will add a bonus to our pay. When you see them, I'm sure your conscience will tell you what to do.
Snake, talk to me! Snake!
Your mission is to rescue a prisoner being held at Lamar Khatib Palace.
You will arrive at your destination. Please select a strike point. Strike requested. Clouds approaching. Strike will commence shortly. Please select a strike point. Strike requested.
Штаб, это тайный патруль! Обнаружен неустановленный вражеский боец! Атакуем! Прием!
Strike will commence shortly. Please select a strike point. Strike requested.
КП! КП это 06! Нас прижали! Большие потери! Нужна помощь! Прием! Это КП! Понял! Всем постом! Срочно пришлите подкрепление! Конец связи!
Strike will commence shortly.
The prisoner you extracted knew where the target is. The target Malak was sent to a different outpost. I've sent the information to your map screen. You're gonna need more information to pinpoint a location.
The map, please select a strike point. Strike requested. Strike will commence shortly. Marker placed.
КП это 06! Потерял визуальный контакт! Перемещаюсь по всем известной позиции! Прием! Это КП, понял. Будьте очень внимательны. Реагируйте на каждое движение. Конец связи.
Extraction arrived at Mother Base. Development. Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated. Please select a strike. Strike requested. Strike will commence presence shortly. Enemy presence detected.
Yaha Oku supply outpost. It's within the target's predicted field of movement, but it's heavily guarded. You sure you want to go in on just a hunch? Detailed intel on the target's whereabouts. Why don't you see what the enemy has to say? Interrogate them.
Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated.
Talk.
Я не говорю по-английски. Отпусти.
He speaks Russian. What we need is an interpreter. The main principle of intelligence work is intel gathering. But that's a problem if you don't speak the enemy's language. We need a staff member with the interpreter skill to do a simultaneous interpretation.
Where are your friends?
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
Snake, talk to me! Snake!
We need more detailed intel on the target's whereabouts. Why don't you see where the enemy has? Yaha Oku supply outpost. It's within the target's predicted field of movement, but it's heavily guarded. You sure you want to go in on just a hunch?
врага.
Please select a
Конец связи.
strike point. Strike requested. Strike will commence shortly.
Контакт, Дмитрий 3. Не атаковали, но и не видно врага. Прием. ЛКП, понял. Будьте начеку.
Snake, are you okay? Snake!
We need more detailed intel on the target's whereabouts. Why don't you see with you? Yaha Ogu Supply Outpost. It's within the target's predicted field of movement, but it's heavily guarded. You sure you want to go in on just a hunch?
Please select a strike point. Strike requested.
Всем боевым группам, ЛКП. Боевые посты.
Strike will commence shortly.
Боевым постам.
Please select a strike point. Strike requested.
КП, Дмитрий 4. У нас большие потери. Нужен резерв, немедленно. Прием.
Please select a strike
Понял.
point.
Всем постам.
Support helicopter requested.
Конец связи.
Strike will commence shortly. Please select a strike point. Strike requested.
This is Pequod. Approaching position.
Enemy presence detected. Strike will commence shortly.
Stop! Your mission is to extract the targets.
Boss, the target's dead. Mission failed.
We need more detailed intel on the target's whereabouts. Yaha Ogu Supply Outpost. It's within the target's predicted field of movement, but it's heavily guarded. You sure you want to go in on just a hunch?
Please select a strike point. Strike requested. Please select a strike point. Support helicopter requested. Strike will commence shortly.
ЛКП, понял. Будьте начеку. Выкурите врага. Конец связи.
Please select a strike point. Strike requested.
This is Pequod. Approaching position. Всем боевым группам, ЛКП. Все огневые силы против вражеского вертолета.
Strike will commence shortly.
This is Pequod. I have arrived at Marker. Cover fire. In hot.
Please select a strike point.
In hot. Watch out, boss.
Strike requested.
Ответьте, 04. Pequod is in hot. Take cover. ЛКП, понял. Будьте начеку. Выкурите врага. Конец связи.
Commence shortly.
In hot. Watch out, boss.
Please select a strike point. Strike requested.
Target acquired. In hot. Понял. Будьте начеку. Выкурите врага. Конец связи.
Strike will commence shortly.
In hot. Watch out, boss.
Post captured. Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated.
Pequod is in hot. Find cover. This is Pequod. No targets remaining. Ending attack run and we'll stand by at LZ. This is Pequod. Have arrived at LZ. We'll stand by.
That material. It could be just what we need to develop new weapons and equipment. There, that's the target. Badly wounded. We can rule out a full extraction. We'll just have to do it by chopper. Call the chopper from your iDroid, boss. Then carry the target to it. Target extracted. Exfiltrate the hot zone, boss.
Mission info has
Gaining
been
altitude.
updated. Buddy departing area of operations.
Departing.
Extraction arrived at Mother Base. Development project has been added.
Yes, mission complete. Boss, that was exceptional. Boss, that target you extracted, Malik, is saying that he's never heard of our client. What's more, he says his village was destroyed long before he was ever taken prisoner. Apparently it fell victim to some sort of disease, then was completely burned to the ground. Malik was out on a mission at the time, and that's the reason why he alone survived. But the question is, who hired us to find him? According to Malik, he saw strange soldiers snooping around the village when he got back. Turns out they were members of Cypher's strike force, XOF. My theory is they wanted to get their hands on Malik to question or silence him before the Soviets could get to him. Cypher was just using us to cover things up. All that crap about Malik's relative was a front to convince us to retrieve him. But an entire colony just wiped off the map. It sounds a lot like the Hamid during the Honeybee incident. All I know, boss, is there's no way in hell I'm handing Malik over to Cypher. I've decided to bring him back to Mother Base instead. He's one of us now. We told the client through a cutout that the target was killed. For some reason, though, they still paid us everything we were owed. Cypher's obviously up to something. This is probably just another preemptive cleanup operation to them. But to Malik, he lost his village, his family, everything, and he wants his revenge. In other words, he's one of us. Boss, if you got time on your hands, come spend it back at the base. The men will miss you if you're gone too long. Boss, the scientist Emmerich wants us to find him so he can defect. He should be inside Serac power plant. Make contact with him.
It's gonna be a good day, good night.
Another one day in the night. Let me think.
Welcome home, boss.
Will clear shortly. Please select a landing zone.
Send me out on a mission, boss.
Caution, heavy mist anticipated.
What's up, boss?
The pipes, huh? They're strong enough. Could make for a nice shortcut.
Boss, thanks for saving that cute little puppy.
Please select a landing zone. Landing zone confirmed.
Roger.
Weather will clear shortly.
Didi, stay.
Didi.
Fully trained and ready for action. The rest is up to you. Didi, go! He's going with you.
function added. Development project has
Let
been
me
added.
explain what D-Dog can do as your buddy. With that nose of his, he can sniff out and mark nearby enemies and prisoners. Should come in handy for infiltrating outposts. I trained him to detect mines and medicinal plants, too. When he locates something, check your map.
Plant expansion complete. Please select a mission. Please select a landing zone. Heading to Afghanistan. Mission not accepted. Please select a landing zone. Heading to Afghanistan. Deploying.
Boss, this is important. We have reports of a cracked sniper at large in the Afghan wilderness. The Soviets call this sniper Tihi. Quiet. There are never any sightings, and only corpses are left behind. The Soviets have already lost a number of officers. You'd, best watch your step.
PsyOps list updated. Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated.
Боевым группам! НКП! Стягивай силы против вражеского вертолета! Approaching enemy outpost! Hold on, boss! Всем боевым группам! НКП! Я понял, разделение выстоящей позиции! Come back, safe, boss!
Please select a strike point. Strike requested.
КБ! Это Дмитрий-2! Прямой сильным огнем! Нужна помощь! Прям! Это
Strike
КБ! Понял!
will commence
Внимание всем
shortly.
подразделениям! Отправить все резервы на помощь! Повторяю! Отправить помощь! Принять связи!
That container is filled with raw materials.
Outpost
Looks like they're
captured.
using those colored bands on the outside to tell the contents apart. Whatever's in them, they'll come in handy somehow for Diamond Dogs.
The map has been updated. Select a strike. A strike requested. Strike will commence shortly. Guard post captured.
Ждал. Это кафе. Понадеялся огонь. Открыли огонь в ответ. Но потеряли врага. Враг шукается поблизости. Соблюдайте осторожность.
Color